It's my pleasure to introduce my ex-student. Well, she was not exactly my ex-student, but our alumnus, Irina Smirnova. Irichka is famous at this faculty because when she was in master's studies, she also was, most probably, well, no one remembers, she also just managed to do all different theatrical activities, and she even organized student theater club, was it called? Yeah, theater club. Also, if you have small kids, I strongly recommend this lady because she's in close touch with the former TUS, so basically with this company which still produces wonderful plays for kids. So remember, she is the highly, well, just one of the most educated person in theater here, and especially in using drama activities in teaching languages. So I'm giving her the microphone.
So, hello dear ladies, I'm glad to see you everybody here today, and I hope you enjoy the time being in the world of drama. Frankly speaking, I'm the one who feels passionate about drama, since I used to act in a classical theater for a long time, and still I'm involved in this field. I will show you some pictures, so I have to use two objects. So I've been researching drama in language acquisition for a long time, and by means of English Drama Club, I could prove that it is really worth using both for young and adult learners. But today, I promise, no series, no passive sitting. As drama is something active and enjoyable, we have to be active as well. So, before we start our theatrical activities, I would like to ask you one question. What is it? And what is the possible meaning of this object in theater? Any ideas? Sorry? Okay. And if we imagine that we are actresses, what can we do with this object before coming on the stage? So one variant, to hang costumes, okay? Anything else? Okay, I would tell you. Actually, our director always told us, when you come to drama class, you have to leave everything aside. Just forget about all your problems, no matter what happened today, no matter how you feel today. You just leave everything aside. You imagine that you just taking off your clothes and hang it here, all your emotions, because you have to act, you have to be active, and you have to perform for our audience. That's why we will try to use our imagination, creativity today, and be totally involved in drama process. So, frankly speaking, all actors, before going on the stage, of course, have to practice warming up. And we will start with warming up activities. Our warming up activities would consist of 3 parts: physical exercises, articulation, and voice training. It's a bit difficult to use a microphone and be active as well. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so great that you... Ice cream, yes. Okay, so first of all, yes, stand so that you would use your space on the left, on the right. It would be very comfortable for you a little bit. Maybe someone, yes, will come in front or back.
Few minutes secondary, so you can stand and it's convenient for you.
Yes, not to just disturb anybody, yeah. So first of all, we know that our students are always fixed to the desks. That's why we always have to free their bodies. So let's try ourselves. First of all, we relax our shoulders. One shoulder. Another one. Okay. Then our both shoulders. In front and back. In front and back. In front and back. Like warming up exercise. Okay. And just relax, 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 relax. Totally relax. So now with our head and neck into one side, another side, one side, another side, and a very slow circle, one side and another side. Okay, and relax once again. How do you feel? Okay, so now about articulation. Of course, before going on the stage and before speaking in public, we have to relax our muscles, face muscles. So imagine that you have a big apple and you want to eat it. You open your mouth. You can, yes, if just opening, or imagine that you have an apple and open your mouth. Nobody looks at you except me. Yes, and camera. So we just open our mouth intensively, yes? Okay, great. Now, yes, yes. No wrinkles, by the way. Okay. Then our lips, yes, we chew them like a chewing gum. Smile. And kiss. Smile and kiss. Great. How do you feel now? Yes? So do you feel some warmth on your face? Yes, definitely. Yes, it should be. Okay, now speaking about the voice, it's a bit more complicated, but I will show you the easiest task, which you can do maybe with your students as well. So, the easiest sound is sound A, because it's very open and it's very clear. So imagine that you have something heavy in your hand and you want to throw it far away. So this is something heavy. This is your voice with the sound A. And it goes like that. Ah! But in order to be safe, we will do it all together 3 times. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Ah! Once again, and a bit louder. Ah! And the last one. Ah! Great applause to you, dear ladies. Well done. Take your seats, please. So I hope that you feel comfortable now, positive. And we will come to the first activity, which is called memory training. So actually, I suppose, how many are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So more than 10, yes, more than 15. Okay, 10 people who would like to participate in this game. Come closer here, yes. Come in front, please. Why not? Yes. About 10, yes. Come, could you come here, please? Yes, so that everybody could see, yes, a little bit. So somebody else? Great. So 6 people, 7, great. Great. Okay, great. So it's okay. So you know that actors should learn a lot, and our students do the same thing. They have to learn a lot. And okay, so ladies, now it's springtime. So the topic for our game would be spring. The task is to tell one word and repeat it after every person. So it comes like that. I will tell the word spring. You, dear lady, tell spring and your name, which is connected with this topic, but it should be only a noun. Yes? So then another lady repeats my word, the previous one, and your word, imagine, yes? And we go in a circle, so you have this most difficult task. But we will help you, don't worry, yes? And we have also audience who will help us too. Okay, so can we start? Spring. No. You tell aloud, spring. Yes. And your word? Sun. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Spring, sun, rain.
Spring, sun, rain, Easter.
Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterflies.
Spring, sun, Easter, butterflies, violets.
Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterflies, violets, and crocuses.
Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterflies, violets, crocuses, love.
Okay, good.
Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterflies, yes, violets, crocuses, love, happiness.
Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterfly, violets, crocuses, love, happiness, and grass.
Okay.
All right, spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterflies, violets, crocs, love, happiness, grass, new beginnings. Life.
And now, ladies, so very quickly we change the places. You go there, for example. You go, yes. No. Very quickly, just change all the places. Change your places. Everybody has changed the places. You were standing, no? No? Okay, great. So, spring.
Sun. Sun.
All the words.
Ah. Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterflies, violets, crocuses, happiness, love, grass, and beginning. Life. The same?
Yes, the same as we had in the first circle, yes? Try to remember all the chain of words.
As in the first circle.
Yes.
Just as she did. Spring, yeah. Yeah. Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterfly, crocuses, no, violets, crocuses, love, happiness, and the grass, and life.
The same? Spring, sun, rain, butterflies, Easter, violets, crocuses, love, happiness, grass, life. Right?
Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterflies, crocuses, violets, love, happiness, grass, life, or beginnings.
Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterfly, violets, crocuses, love, happiness, grass, life.
Awesome. Okay. Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterflies, violets, crocuses, love, happiness, grass, and life.
Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterfly, violets, crocuses, love, happiness, grass, and beginnings.
Yes. Would you like to try?
Yes. Spring, sun, rain, Easter, butterflies, violets, crocuses, love, happiness, grass, life, beginning.
Spring, sun, rain, Easter, crocuses, violet, butterflies, happiness, love, and grass, and beginning, and life.
In spring there is sun, raining. Then there comes Easter with butterflies, violets and crocuses blooming. Love is all around. Happiness in the faces. New beginnings, for green grass and new beginnings for everyone. That's called life.
That was already story dramatization of our words. Great. Thank you, dear ladies. Take your seats, please. So you can do with the same activity, well, anything you wish. You can revise grammar, for example, irregular verbs, yes, if you like. You can revise any vocabulary that you wish, yes, with your students. You change the places. You can have more and more circles, yes, in order to revise more and more words. So as you wish, as your imagination comes, and as one of our ladies already experimented, she also tried a story dramatization from our words. So it's just absolutely enjoyable. Thank you. Applause to everybody. Okay, so the next task would be connected with voice variation and intonation training. So we have the first one as an easy task, yes-no activity. You choose either yes or no. I personally prefer to say yes more in my life than no. So you choose your word and you have to pronounce it in absolutely different intonations. So what can help you? You have to think about the mood, most probably, of the person. You might think about mime and gestures also, about situation, and we will count how many times can you tell it. First of all, try to concentrate a bit on one word, and then I will also ask some volunteers to help me to come in front and to try it out. For example, like yes, 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 and so on. So you choose, yes, so you go and go. It will be like that, only one word, yes or no. Any volunteers? Don't be afraid, just, well, it comes naturally, yes? Okay, so I see that you have a very good voice. So try, yeah. Like acting voice, yes, maybe you are singing. No?
It is 8 years being professional basketball coach.
Oh, see, that's why. So which one would you choose, yes or no?
I always choose yes. Yes to life and new beginnings. Right, so, and action, yeah? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. There's like two options. I mean, like surprised and just. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, and come and show us. Yes, yes.
Okay, I would choose no, although I say yes all the time. So,
No.
no, no, no. I think something like that.
So, who would like to try? Maybe you?
I really like to say no all the time. No. 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 I think that's it.
Anybody else? Were we finished with this task? I like yes. Okay, no, yes? Challenge, yes. It's a challenge to be here as well. Okay, so I'll try. No. No. No! No. 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 Something like that. Okay, so another phrase and another activity also connected with voice variation and intonation would be connected with a phrase, I love you. So one lady already told that love is in the air already, yes? To somebody. So, 3 very easy words, I love you. But I will ask you to pronounce it in absolutely different intonation. So this time I will be directing and telling this intonation. So can you pronounce I love you with no expression?
I love you.
Great, thank you. Let's applaud. Can you tell I love you with a secret?
I love you.
Great, thank you. Being in love with somebody else.
Wow.
I love you.
Do you believe? Okay. With a despair.
I love you.
Great. Oh, we have one more actress here. Thank you. Let's applaud. As a true fact.
I love you.
Yes, and that's it. Okay, thank you. So I come to you. With a regret.
I love you.
Okay, let's applaud. Thank you. With a lie. I love you. Today or tomorrow, yes. Okay, thank you. Applause again. So, being ashamed.
No. I still love you.
Okay, so we add one more word, yes. Thank you. Applause, please. With passion. Passion.
I love you.
Yes, thank you very much. Being selfish.
I love you.
Okay, so I will repeat some, our expressions again with no expression at all.
I love you.
Yes, thank you. Applause, please, ladies. Being in love with somebody else. Being in love with somebody else.
I love you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Applause. All the time. With anger.
I love you.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. Okay, with a secret. Thank you. Being selfish.
I love you.
Thank you. Great. You see, mime and gestures. Do you? Yes. Do you see? Okay. As a true fact.
I love you.
Was it a surprise? No. Okay. With a despair.
I love you.
Okay. Thanks a lot. With passion.
I love you.
Great. Thank you. Applause. With anger.
I love you.
No matter, yes, what happened, I still love you. Okay, with a regret.
I love you.
Yes, you exactly. Yes, never mind. With no expression.
I love you.
Great, thanks. With a secret.
I love you.
Thank you. Being in love with somebody else.
I love you.
Okay, you were already. Yes, thank you, ladies. So you see, you can imagine yourselves expressions, intonations, or whatever. Yes, just use your imagination and try out. Yes. Next task would be connected with correct breathing. Yes. As breathing is really, really important in speaking and in acting, in stressful situations. So, we will do like that. So, we will count numbers like 2 plus 2 is 4. We will not tell equals 4, but just is 4, okay? But I would prefer maybe to stand because when we breathe, our lungs are working in the time that we should be very comfortable, yes, and stand with your back straight. So we breathe in and out, and you can feel how your lungs are working, yes. So the first phrase is 2 plus 2 is 4, telling in one line with one breathing. Okay, ready? So breathe in. 2 plus 2 is 4. Breathe out. By the way, if you don't feel comfortable and you feel that you want to take extra breathing, take it anytime you wish, yes? Because it's better to take it extra breathing, not to disturb the speech, and not to stop breathing at all and falling down, yes? Because it can happen, yeah? So 4 plus 4 is 8, yes, the next one. Breathe in. 4 plus 4 is 8. Great. So the next would be 8 plus 8 is 16. So we revise, yes, we revise maths as well. Okay. Breathe in. 8 plus 8 is 16. Breathing out. So we will try the next one. 16 plus 16 is 32. So double breathing most probably is needed here, yeah? No, well, as you wish. Okay, breathe in. 16 plus 16 is 32. Breathing out. Great. Applause to everyone, and you can continue and continue. Take your seats, please. Or you may work on the sentence. So, for example, I am the best, I am the best actor, I am the best actor of, I am the best actor of English drama club. Yes, so, and the same, yes, so you work with 2 words, 3 words, and etc. So, how do you feel? Normal, yes. Nobody falling down, yes, everything is okay, great. So, So the next task is window effect. So mirroring and window effect are very popular drama activities which are connected with pantomime. So I need two people. We will have only one situation. The bravest. No? All right. Okay. So maybe you? So, no, I'm thinking who will take the most difficult part. Okay. So, okay. The task is window effect, yes? You imagine that there is a window, yes? A very thick window between you both. Your task would be to show one situation which I show you, yes? Nobody knows about it, and she as well. So, and without any words, just thinking about your miming gestures, you have to show this, yes? Yes, like picturing. And your task would be to understand what is happening, what does this person need from you, and try to react and answer. And without words, of course, yes. And dear audience, your task would be to help us, because please look carefully, try to understand the message, and then we will discuss either it was correct or not, and maybe we can try it to answer in another way. So look very carefully. Okay, so just one moment. Could you come out? Should I come also? No. How will we arrange it so that everybody could see? No. Maybe you will show. You will stand. Yes. So that everybody could see. Okay, thank you. Do you believe that the message conveyed was right, and the lady Nadezhda, yes, Nadezhda understood it correctly? Yes, so you saw it, yes? Okay, so, okay, ladies, so it was absolutely great. Take your seats, and I will ask the audience about it, yes? Yes, partners, yeah. So what happened? So, what did you see?
I saw one person who was desperate about forgetting the passport at home, and she was supposed to fly within 10 minutes or something, and she called probably a friend or somebody asking to bring it to the airport, and the answer was awesome, so she managed, as I understood.
And what was the answer?
Her friend understood the message and took the passport to the airport. I hope so.
So, if I'm asking about the time, yes, there was written in the citation exact time. Somebody, 10 minutes.
Was it 30 minutes?
Yes, it was 30 minutes. How did you know?
Something like 3 and zeros, 3 and zeros, 3 and zeros.
So you see these peculiarities, small peculiarities, but they matter, yeah? Okay, great, absolutely, yes. The message was really like that, yes, and the partner got it correctly, thank you. So, and the last task for today would be pantomimes. I would like to divide you into groups, so let's say 4 groups most probably. Yes, about 5-6 people in one group, as you wish. No, as you are sitting, so maybe just 5 people, yes, in a group. So can you please split up in the groups? As you wish. So group number 1. Yes, group number 1, could you sit together? Yes. Group number 2. Okay. Group number 3. Group number 3. No? Together. Yes, group number 3 and 4. So we have 4 groups. So the task would be to choose one proverb or saying and try to show it using the pantomime, also without any words, without any tools. So you will be acting in your group and trying to show this proverb so that everybody could understand it. Yes. So group number 1, one person, come. Could you come and choose the proverb? Any person. Yeah? Choose. Okay. So you may discuss. Yes. What each of you will be doing. So group number 2. Could you show me, please? Yes, okay, good. Very interesting. Group number 3, please. Choose, please. Okay, could you show me, please? Okay, and one more. Choose, please. So, dear ladies, so everyone now has got a proverb. So, dear ladies, could you stop for a moment? Yes, and have a look. So, some instructions, yes, for this task would be necessary. So, you should be very accurate in actions. Yes, accurate in actions. It's really important. Yes, in pantomimes. If you have some details which you want to show, please do them very slowly, yes? For example, if you drink a cup of tea, so then, slow movements, yes, if we speak about the mood of the person especially, yes, so your movements should be very slow to understand how you feel now. Then, mime techniques, of course, yes, is really important because no words are here, and body language of feelings and emotions are coming at first place. So, let's say 7 minutes would be nice to prepare. Yes, you may stand, you may you may try it out, but don't tell us your proverb. You will show it, okay? Every person is involved. What is? Yes. What is? Who is doing what? Okay. So it's high time to start, most probably. I can see that everybody is ready. Everybody is enjoying the process. So, also just one recommendation: when you are acting in front of the audience, try not to stand with your back. Yes. Then, if you are moving, for example, and you are standing in this way, so then the left leg is in front of you, because then otherwise we cross our body. Yeah, so just if it is this position, then this. Yeah, so the small peculiarities. Okay, but never stand with your back. So, who would like to start? Are we standing like that? 1, 2, 3? Yeah. Okay, group number 1, come in front. So this is the stage. So we're just looking very carefully, not commenting now, and afterwards we will tell what is a proverb. Applause, please. So, dear audience, tell us, please, what are your ideas?
All's well with the ends well.
Yes, right you are. Thank you, ladies. It was really great. Thank you. So, group number 2, come. The second group, please. Okay, thank you very much. Let's applaud. So it's very interesting proverb, by the way. So try.
Money burns a hole in my pocket.
Not really. No. No money, no party. Not really. Yes. Yes. Look at the center. So could you tell us?
The grass is always greener on the other side.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. It was great. Thank you. Group number 3, please. It's time to you.
place than home.
Yes, it did. Thank you very much. Okay, yes. So many actresses were here involved. Really great. And group number 4. Something unusual. So there is a word "go" in this proverb. In what manner is it really nice to go? Something similar already? Yes, so somebody told already. Easy. Yes, exactly. Thank you, ladies. By the way, when your students are doing the same activity, try to make them speak in English if it is English language, yes, or Latvian if it is Latvian, yes, the language you need to develop. Because when you were preparing, I saw that mostly were speaking English, but some used also Latvian, yes. So, but the task is to use the language which you would like to develop. Okay, and to finish our nice story today, I would like just to remind that actually the word drama itself comes from the Greek word action. And it means that drama is everywhere. Drama is in theater, in film, in television, combining with music and dance. So we can experiment with the language in the way we wish. If you like, for example, radio, yes, you may take some radio lessons developing the language. If you like more TV, for example, you can imagine TV program with your students. Yes, so if you like theater, so it could be a theatrical performance on the stage, whatever you wish. So, and I believe that you shouldn't be an actor or actress in your life just to like drama and theater, and be creative and imaginative. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you, ladies. You were really great. So teachers are great. Thank you.
Yeah. Vince, yeah? Well, dear colleagues, my name is Liga Bicjutko. I'm part of SIMELTA project, and I would like to also on my own behalf welcome you here and thank you for participating here today and being so active, so nice, so attractive, so open-minded. And now my task is to summarize what we have done today and to draw some conclusions, and maybe we together can arrive at certain recommendations for what we could do together, what we might recommend to each other, or what we could share among ourselves. And I have intended this to be done in 2 stages, or I would like you to answer 2 questions. And the first question is, have you got any question at all answered today? Could you name just one? That will be one question. And then there is this other question, are there any questions that have arisen in your mind? And to start with, I would like to share one story about me and this project. I am not a native or a born actress at all. And when Rita addressed me to fill in a questionnaire for this project, I told her frankly that, well, drama is not my hobby, and actually I find it pain in the neck. It has actually been so, and being trained as an English teacher in a communicative approach, I have always found that those role plays quite difficult. Why? Now probably I have come to some conclusions why, but yeah, and it was, I have been quite an introvert all my life, and performing, I have always been happy to watch drama, to watch theater, to watch others play, and admire them how well they succeed. But being in this project, well, and also I'm a person who never says no to all kinds of, any kind of invitation to participate somewhere, so I agreed and started participating. And probably this project, or my experience in Portugal, was the one that kind of got some questions answered. And one of the main or most important of them is actually that I understand that those role plays have to be contextualized and personalized. And and this has to be done in very much detail, very high degree of detail. For example, to illustrate what I mean, is like regular shopping conflict experience. Yeah, so we, in a shop, well, all of us have experienced some conflicts, but those conflicts have been different, right? We sometimes are given very traditional model or template where we have to fit in, but those conflicts are so different, and we kind of go through them in so many different ways that, well, it's very difficult to establish one way which is there. But in order to understand this conflict, we have to understand all these details, starting from which role I took, whether I was the shop assistant or the private person in this situation, or what kind of goods I was buying in that particular situation, how it felt, whether I argued or whether I just gave up and just did what I was requested, whether I like this or that or what. All those tiny details are very important. And this Portuguese experience suggests that, well, they explain and give children time. They were children, pupils at school. They give children time to understand this, where they stand, at which point they are, what their role is, they do brainstorming, before they engage into active role playing. They discuss, well, there are different ways of doing this, but well, for example, they can do it in pairs. Like in pairs, we discuss the whole situation and we design this plot for our play, for the role play. We certainly, and in this Portuguese experience, of course, this depends on the language level of learners, but what they did was that they started with, well, even native language discussion. And they just became, step by step, they were allowed to become aware of the actual situation and internalize this situation. And when they actually understood what should be done, then they started putting it into a play, arranging who is going to say what, looking for the tools, for the means of language they could actually apply for that. And this kind of permission to use their native language was one thing I gained here. It's not that I never suggested my own students to use English only, not Latin, but still, this still gets some things answered for me. And therefore, I will not go further into this because I really want you to speak, but this was so important for me, and because I also felt much better when playing myself. Yes. And now this also relates to this thing what Vita Kalnbērziņa mentioned earlier today, that to engage in drama techniques, you must have this cozy atmosphere, you must have a team. And this is what they also emphasized in Portugal, where we had like physically intangible way, one teacher, for example, working with a class and arranging and staging, and it takes time, it's not one class, it's a process, and works, and then at some stage, some other teacher, colleague, professional, well, different kinds of people might be there, but comes in and suggests something from outside, just a tip that, well, maybe you should improve on that, maybe you should improve on this. And then, well, step by step they go through this process and arrive at the product. And, well, that was a very kind of powerful tool I think they have found. And I would really be happy if we could all find such tools. But, well, probably it has not been easy for them either. So, and now let's get back to what I asked initially. I have given you some time and some food for thought, hopefully. Let's start with the questions that got answered. Could we share? Maybe we could start from one side. Yeah, well, I will not make everybody to speak if you don't want to, but we would still like to hear if you got any answers in today's lesson seminar. Okay. Is that?
So I have got some interesting ideas. I can't say that these questions got answered because I have never thought about it before. But about these teacher helpers. So I like this idea really, and I'll try to do it, practice it with my students. And as for using drama, to my mind, to use drama in the classroom, it was like teacher have to find a story or think about roles, so on. A lot of preparations from teacher's side. So students have to perform it, have to learn these words by heart, and that's all. So, and today I saw a lot of other activities which are much more interesting and maybe much more effective and productive in the classroom. So that's why I really enjoyed this session. Thank you.
Well, I would say that I'm also not a drama person. I like theater from the outside, not from the inside. However, today I try to do my best to show some activities, and nowadays I have heard a lot about this method, but for me it was just the sound. I haven't imagined how it could be implemented in the classroom. Now I have all the answers for all my questions, and now I have challenges for the future. So thank you.
So me, on the other hand, I am very, very happy about drama. I have participated in courses in England, in drama courses. Then I also wrote a diploma paper using drama techniques. So what I can say after today's seminar, that if I am asked on Monday to have a drama lesson with kids, I would be able to have it. So now quite confidently, I should say. So, thank you.
The reason why I arrived here was that I like to collect ideas, and then when it's appropriate moment, I can use them. And to my mind, it is the most, how to say, about English lessons. I can't find another adjective for this moment, but students like English lessons because we can change every time the methods and also the ways how to not use or teach anything. And we can sing, we can dance, we can relax, we can do boring lessons, and sometimes they are spoiled because English lessons are very, very interesting. And then we don't have enough ideas how to surprise them. And then maybe this was this session was for it, and maybe we can find interesting ideas on the internet, but when we see them in real life, they are more effective as for teachers.
The first, I would like to say thank you for this seminar, and I think I like these practical ideas, and I think they will be very useful in my future.
There is nothing to add. I totally agree with the previous ladies. It was like getting new ideas, new experience. Thank you very much.
Really, I have found just the answer to one crucial question of mine. As I think as a teacher of the 12th grade students, I have been wondering what to do with the students after the English final exam. Now I understand and I realize that we can spend 2 months just implementing these drama techniques and to make their life enjoyable after the exam and not to spoil it with any other tests and, I don't know, grammar tasks and something else. Thank you.
Of course, I'd like to start with lots of thanks to the organizers of this fantastic seminar. Frankly speaking, I hadn't expected that the impact was going to be like this. It's a lot better than I had expected. And as we know, it's really hard whenever we hear or read the word group work. It's a challenge, I must say. And no secret that lots of classes are not divided. I'm just speaking about just secondary school, or maybe basic school, where we have lots of students in one and the same class. They are not divided into groups, unfortunately. 22, 23 students. And today, I actually realized that it is possible not to be afraid of dividing the students into groups and to work for a long time, really in an enjoyable way, So the things, some of the things like a snowball game, I would say, I call it a snowball game spring. Yes, I practice it, but mostly at the end of the term when we have some extra or optional classes. And now I can see it from another angle. And lots of other things that we teachers can be patterns too. And lots of things depend on us. Thanks a lot.
So what I wanted to add, actually when I came here, I didn't know that all of these activities that we looked at and we played them and did, I didn't know that they were drama activities, and I actually do them all the time in the class. And now I feel maybe much better about myself that actually I do practice it, and I have already thought about lesson plans for Monday, and I think I will redo them maybe, and I will think of something with the drama. Thank you.
So I like drama activities in my classes to use some kind of them. But before that, I mostly worked with young learners and used these drama activities with them. But now I found out that I can use them with older students, and I think I will use after this spring holidays. Thank you very much for this day.
I enjoy going to the theater myself very much, but I have never tried to teach my students to do some drama activities. But after all that, what I heard now and how everything was today, I will try to teach them, and perhaps they will also enjoy everything about drama theater.
Thank you very much for a very interesting and unusual seminar today, and most of all, I like this idea of white rabbit, red rabbit. I try to use it, but maybe I change it a bit. I'll give them the situation and ask them to write dialogues and perform it, this situation. I think it's very useful seminar for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It was also my thoughts about rabbit. I like it so much. Thank you for your ideas.
Mm-hmm. So whenever I go to any seminars, or experience exchange, seminars, I always look for some practical, experiences, done during the seminars, and this day was the case. So, but having a look in my past, in the past of my career, in my 30s, 40s, I used to stage puppet shows. I'm making my own, writing my own scenarios, making puppets, staging them, searching for music, and having a group of really enthusiastic students, and that all was a stage, of course, in English, But now, in this seminar, I think that I will implement, these practical ideas, or I experiment with these ideas on my senior students. Well, mostly in 12 formers. Thanks.
Thank you very much for everything today. So it was already said what I wanted to say. There's not much to add, actually. Thank you.
Well, this seminar was really very useful for me, and I will definitely try to use drama during the lessons. Thanks a lot.
Well, today I saw that we are the teachers who are not only the teachers, but we also are writers, actors, and we are very, very creative people, of course.
Yes. Thank you very much for the seminar. And I would like to explain why I came here. 2 years ago, at my school, I started to practice drama in English. And I really would like to say that it is a teamwork, collaboration, because in our school we have drama activity, and we have a teacher who conducts these lessons, but she doesn't know English. And we cooperated together, and now we have drama in English. And last year we participated in the festival Drama in English, which was organized by Express Publishing. And this year we will continue doing this. And this seminar was very useful for me because I gathered ideas for next maybe stage and what I can do next year. Thank you very much.
You asked us if any of our questions were answered today. I had one general question. Do I need drama in my lessons or not? Now I got my answer, and on Monday I have class 7 where I am going to teach them different ways of communication, and now I have already ideas how they will act out different ways, how they communicate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much also for this seminar. I met very nice people here today, and nice professors and teachers with very good various of knowledges. I do use drama in my classes, even I'm not kind of English teacher. I came from sports and stuff, but this year my school gave me an option to be an English teacher, and I did my job. Also with Form 5, we did a drama class with 3 Little Pigs and stuff. It was really good. And today, every day I learn something new. So today I learned also this red rabbit, white rabbit. It was like a new method, what to implement in bigger classes. And I also do like a law course with a grade 9. We like acting that this is now going to be minister cabinets or whatever, doing some things. So they really like it, and I can tell you for sure, 21st century kids, they don't accept the old school anymore. They really innovative and they need something new. That's why thank you for bringing new ideas, and hopefully everybody took something from here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the seminar. It was nice meeting so many people, because I thought that I came from the environment that is absolutely crazy and weird for the biggest part of the world. But I see so many nice colleagues with whom I would like to meet again and again. And in my school, the drama class, this is a part of the curriculum. And usually the language teacher is also a drama teacher. So drama and language, these are like a platform through which you can teach other lessons, for example, geography or history, or even physics and biology. And we do have a program and different kind of plays which are worked out especially for definite levels and ages, like 5th class, this is Greece and Rome period, and we've got lots of nice fables and things like that. And 7th class, this is the period of exploration. So if you are willing, I am absolutely open to share. I think that we will get each other's emails, isn't it? Thank you.
Not only students have changed in the 21st century, we also have changed our professional title from teacher to edutainer. As you know, teach them so that they would not notice they are being taught. So thank you for giving me bagful of ideas. And I was not surprised with the seminar, because my faculty in this building always provides very useful seminars, so I was not surprised.
Some ideas. I also put down very nice statements that I will keep in mind. First of all, if students don't agree with our expectations, we have to change our expectations. Secondly, as you already stated, that students have changed, we also have to change. And regarding confidence building, the problem with my students, especially with senior students, is the following. They are not confident about their speaking abilities, and they are afraid to speak in front of the class and make presentations. I suppose that this kind of method that I will implement regarding introducing playwriting and working them out during the lesson will probably provide them more freedom, independence, and confidence. I hope so. This was the idea that I will also try to implement in my lessons. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your opinions, for sharing them, and we already got quite a lot of different insights. But at this point, I will not ask everybody, but still, are there any questions which you would like to pose now at this stage? Or maybe there are some needs which you would like to emphasize or voice now so that we can work with them further.
Can we make my colleague on my right give her task, compulsory task, to share her knowledge of plays and her library of plays with us? Can we make it compulsory?
And also in our school, so in all Waldorfian schools, there is a rhythmical part. And if you check on the internet, it's called eurythmics. This is the movement, and with your body you are showing, you are telling the story. This is something like a pantomime, but with some definite meaning. And very usually it's a part of the lesson. And so you can study this way lots of poems and rhymes and riddles and things like that. So we have quite a huge library, so I'm really, really welcome to share, really, for any levels, like starting from the first class and finishing with the 12th class, which is already the level of prominent biographies and, yeah.
Thank you very much for this kind offer. Well, probably we will organize this through our website. Yeah, so we'll agree on what terms we can publish your contact information. All right, any more questions? Needs? Anybody else? Raise your hand. Yes.
Okay, I noticed that there was the English drama club in your faculty. Is it still exist? No? No. Because just, of course, if you had a chance to go and watch some performance, it would be great. Maybe our dear colleagues, sorry, can you invite us? Sorry, can you invite us to your school and to watch your performance of your students?
Because we come from the same environment, so here is Riga Waldorf School, and I'm Madaži Waldorf School. This is really easy to find. So you just on the internet, you Google ABVS with small letters .lv, and you just ask to forward your email to English teachers, and that's it. And you will get all the materials. And speaking about that, you should involve parents, definitely. So we have the tradition of months festivals or celebrations of festivals when parents of classes are invited into school, and the class or the parallel of classes shows to the parents what they have achieved, and very usually this is theatrical performance or drama, especially for I'm not speaking about the little classes because I'm not the professional in this area, but starting from the 7th, 8th class, this is a marvelous period of Shakespeare, like Romeo and Juliet, and this is what they really do.
They do it in English, they do it in Latvian, and if you go on our website, I'm sorry, just to promote my email. This is not a promotion. I'm really happy to have the team of teachers growing in this area. And you can also see, you can find theater, and you can watch some of theatrical performances over there. Yeah? Okay.
Yes, well, thank you very much for reminding about parents. That's what they did in Portugal as well. This was the experience. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
On the 14th of April, there will be drama festival in English at Riga Classical School. You can come there and watch many plays and meet many students and teachers who participate in this festival every year. The 14th of April, Riga Classical School. Mm-hmm.
I have a suggestion. I'm really sorry. I have a lecture, so that's not I'm with you. But I think you see how many good ideas we have. Let's do it on regular basis. We could function as a hub, and then you could come and share. We have premises. You could bring your pupils. And then you could perform here. We have a stage, and we could take all organizational part in us, yeah? And it could be also good because I believe that we could also provide, well, we know we are all practical people with certificates. So it's not only educational, but it's also practical, well, it's pragmatic. What do you think about it? Okay, so I think that it's possible, and we are very much interested, and thank you for your part. I enjoyed your performance greatly. I was, wow. You see, it's in your genes, as they say. Well, it's yes, I hope that you will run it. I want to just, before I leave, because I forgot in my students, I would thank you so much for coming. And yes, I'll think we'll send you a letter with a kind of offer, because I have to conceptualize. And yes, let me introduce that's Margarita Spirida. She is the main in our project. She's very humble. She never goes to the forefront, but she does everything, you know. Thank you, Rita. Well, just yes, without her, nothing would happen. All paperwork, you know what paperwork is. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't do it. Yeah. Kind of, I'm performing. Yeah. So now, I promise that within, let's say, let's be again realistic, somewhere after Easter, yeah, we'll send you an email, yeah? And we'll keep kind of most probably, you know, just circulation letter. And we'll think what we could, and we are planning to attend another seminar, which is going to be with migrants. So I think it could be quite total, absolutely different, you know, just share of experience, and we'll definitely want to share it. But I think that this teacherly experience, that's something really good. Yeah.
If you send the email just straightforward after Easter, so somewhere in May we have a visit from Amsterdam, and this Waldorfian school is 80 years old, and she is awesome. She's theater teacher, and she's a language teacher, and if we had an opportunity, I would like to show her to you. She is awesome.
So information is everything, communication is everything. So thank you so much, and let's keep it going. I'm giving the word. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see you again.
Well, everything is there. So thank you very much for coming. There is also another seminar we are organizing in autumn. With Pearson, as far as I know. Well, let's keep in touch. If you don't have your certificates yet, so just please come and take your certificates. And, well, let's keep in touch and see each other in other events around Latvia. Well.